It's been a difficult day here in Brampton where a house fire has claimed the lives of 3 children and their parents. Their grandmother remains in critical condition. Now, what we know about the situation, about what happened here so far, is that multiple 911 calls were made around 2 o'clock in the morning. And when the fire crews arrived, flames were bursting through the windows here on the top floor.
I can't wrap my mind around it. I can't. There's no way to wrap my mind around it. Knowing how the kids are so young and the family is a young family.
A neighborhood in mourning as residents come to grips with the unthinkable. A family of 5, including 3 children, were killed in this house fire. Raven Ali O'Day and Nazir Ali have been identified as the mom and dad. And according to Peel Police, their children, Aaliyah, Jaden, and Layla, were 11, 8, and 6 years old.
Our hearts are absolutely breaking at what happened here today. To lose 3 children and 2 adults, it's absolutely tragic.
At this point, the grandmother remains in critical condition after narrowly escaping while 2 people living in the basement made it to safety. The flames broke out just after 2 a.m., and witnesses say they could hear people shouting for help. When fire crews arrived on scene, they were met by heavy smoke and flames. Brampton's fire chief tells us heroic efforts were made to try and save lives.
So they were able to make entry. They used ladders. They climbed through the upstairs windows.
They did heroic and tremendous work under extremely difficult circumstances, and unfortunately we've had a tragic outcome here today.
The flags at Brampton City Hall have been lowered, and the Premier today expressed his sadness over the loss of life.
I just can't imagine the hurt being felt by the family and friends and the entire community. You'll be all in our prayers.
It's been a deadly year for house fires here in Ontario, with more than 50 people killed since January. The latest tragedy comes less than 3 months after 3 young Brampton brothers lost their lives. I'm being told the same fire crew responded to the tragedy here this morning.
Fire burns so quickly nowadays with all the synthetics that we have inside our homes. You've got minutes now to get out of the house, and a working smoke alarm can't help save your life.
Now, several investigators with the Ontario Fire Marshal's Office have been on scene all day, and they're trying to determine the cause of this fire, if there were smoke detectors, and if so, were those smoke detectors in working order? I'm being told it could take several weeks before we have those answers. Now, we're also learning about the children from neighbors here, and, you know, they're often seen walking to school, riding their bikes. I'm told that the family is described as lively and loving, and we know that the kids used to play in a neighbor's pool across the street during the summer months. Now, we also heard from a family member today, the cousin of the father, and he tweeted out that just a couple of weeks ago, the father was talking about switching careers to become a firefighter. In Brampton, reporting live, Shauna Hunt, City News.